Tyler Glasnow is off the board, so it's got me thinking about more trades. Trades that could go down, trades that make sense, trades that should happen. I got 3 blockbusters in this video to run by you. You be the trade broker. Do you accept? Do you disagree? We're going to run it through the baseball trade values machine to make sure that we are on the up and up, that it keeps me honest, and I cannot make a completely one-sided trade. So we're going to use the values from baseball trade values, and we're going to get Cease to the Braves, Randy to the Dodgers. I know Dodgers and Glasnow, that just happened, but I will remain in this camp that you have to do those 2 trades separately, because the pieces for Randy, it gets a little bit more complicated than the pieces for Glasnow. And if you got the Glasnow deal done, do it, and then worry about Randy later. So I think there's still a good shot Randy ends up a Dodger. And there's rumors about the Blue Jays and Christian Yelich, and I have my reservations about that contract, but I think there might be a way to do it. So we're going to run through all 3 trade scenarios. We'll talk about why it needs to happen. We'll put a trade on the board. And again, you guys can comment below and let me know what you think. Those watching the premiere, make sure to hit that like. We have a 100 like goal for the premiere. It will help us if we can exceed that, get to the overall like goal, or at least close to the overall like goal of 1,000. If you enjoy your time here, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe if you have not yet, and get the chatter going down below. A 100 comment goal for this video down below. Braves, Dodger, Blue Jay fans, White Sox, Rays, Brewers fans, tell me how you foresee a trade of this magnitude going down. Let's get into this thing, and let's start with Dylan Cease and the Atlanta Braves. Let's take a look at this rotation with Dylan Cease. If you are the Braves, you're seeing what the Dodgers are doing. They go out and get Glasnow. They're rumored to get Yamamoto. You are watching the Dodgers assemble a super rotation. I think you need to follow suit if you are the Atlanta Braves. And what better way to do that than by trading for Dylan Cease and adding him to Strider and Fried and Morton and maybe Elder, if Elder can survive the trade. This is a big move, and you've also got the looming fact that Fried is a free agent at the end of the year, and I think there's a reason why he is not extended. All the other young stars have. Why hasn't he? Morton is probably done at the end of this season. So you kind of need Dylan Cease for 2024, but also 2025. And don't rule out maybe Alex Anthopoulos can get an extension done. Maybe. So you have to add him for 2024 to build that super rotation, and you're going to need him moving forward if indeed Fried leaves and Morton decides to retire. So we know why. Now we know why. What's the trade going to be? Braves get Dylan Cease, straight up Dylan Cease, nothing else. No Andrew Benintendi salary, though maybe that happens, and if it does, things could get crazy. But let's just focus on Dylan Cease to the Braves, to the White Sox. A.J. Smith-Shawver, Vaughn Grissom, and I have a player to be named later because in my mind, there is no way only 2 players is going to get this deal done. I think you're going to need a 3rd player. Where that player falls in the prospect ranking is anybody's guess. Could be high, could be low. We're going to just park the thought of a 3rd process in the player to be named later parking space. So let's run the trade through baseball trade values and see how we did. We got Dylan Cease with a $40 million value. Smith-Shawver's 23.6. Vaughn Grissom is 17.1. So we got a $40 million value and a $40 million value. You know what that means? We got a fair trade. And again, I argue a 3rd player will have to be added. That value may be somewhere from $2 million all the way up to $10 million. But you know that there are other teams interested in Dylan Cease. If you're the Atlanta Braves, you need to have the best package. Maybe they already do have the best package out there, and you just are working on some other things to make it all work out. So I like Braves, Dylan Cease. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's move on to the Dodgers. And yes, I do believe Randy Arozarena could still be a Dodger. I think, again, I talked about it at the open. If you have the deal for Tyler Glasnow, which 2 days ago it was reported they did, and it took that amount of time for a deal to actually get consummated. Was it working on a Glasnow extension? Was it talking about other pieces? This guy being that piece. And if that was what was happening, which it is rumored that maybe it was, maybe you just say there's the Arozarena piece. It's getting too complicated. There's too many pieces. Let's get Glasnow done. Let's get that out of the way, and we can focus on Randy. I will not be shocked if we see a Randy to the Dodgers trade happen in the next week. Because what are the Dodgers trying to do? They have mastered 162. They have mastered the regular season. They can win the NL West, but what's wrong is October and the inability to advance to October and win titles. What does Randy do in the postseason? He slugs a career 1,100 OPS in the postseason. You have an opening in left field right now. It says Chris Taylor on Fangraphs. Get him out of there. Chris Taylor is your super utility guy. Move him all around the infield. Make him your fourth or fifth outfielder. Chris Taylor should not be starting in left field. Somebody like Randy Arozarena should. Though there could be some competition for Randy. But let's stay focused on the Dodgers for now because, again, what's the goal with everything that's happening right now? Going and getting Glasnow. Going after Yamamoto. All of this activity. All of this aggressiveness. Because October is where they have failed. It is World Series or bust every year for the Dodgers, and they have been busting. So it's all hands on deck, all avenues crossed. Everything we can do to get better is where we're at, and this would certainly do it. And the system, as we put together the package, even after the Glasnow trade, the farm system is still fruitful enough to pull off a trade. So let's put together that trade. How about Michael Busch, Ryan River, two names that had been rumored, but it can't stop there. There has to be more. Let's go Landon Knack. So we're sending two pitching prospects. We're sending Michael Busch, who's ready right now to be inserted into that Rays lineup. And maybe Ryan River makes his debut in 2024. And same with Landon Knack as well. Let's run it through the baseball trade values machine and see how we did. Randy has a value of $33 million. Michael Busch, Ryan River, Landon Knack combined for a value just under 32. So what do we have here? We have a fair trade. Execute. Let's go. Get it done. Don't mess around. Make the trade happen. Let's get to the Blue Jays and Christian Yelich. The Blue Jays are in a spot after the Ohtani collapse, debacle, failure, disappointment, whatever word you want to attach to it, it's not a good one. Blue Jays have to do something to make this team better. It is a crossroads, pivotal, fork in the road offseason that could determine which way a lot of things go with this team. Player personnel, front office personnel. So 2024 is a huge season. Chips in. Christian Yelich could be a nice piece. Lefty bat, left fielder. Let's take a look at the lineup right now for the Toronto Blue Jays. Springer, Bo, Vladdy, Jansen, Cavan, Davis Schneider, Varsho, Kirk, and Lukes. Still need a lefty bat. I argue Cavan Biggio's nice, but he's not. If Cavan Biggio's the starting third baseman for the Blue Jays for 162 games next year, they fell short somewhere. Cavan Biggio is going to move all around. I like Cavan Biggio, but if we're trying to make a run through October, Cavan Biggio kind of needs to be a super utility guy. Nathan Lukes should not see the field. Dalton Varsho, he's a lefty bat. It is still to be seen how much pop is really in that bat. Christian Yelich could be a nice addition, and if you insert Christian Yelich into that number 2 spot, maybe get him focused on getting on base, making contact, getting into a position for Bo or Vladdy to have a multiple RBI at bat. I like the idea of going righty-lefty, 2 big righties. I still need another one. It doesn't stop with Christian Yelich. JD Martinez, Jorge Soler, Jock Peterson. I need another designated hitter with pop to make this season work, but this starts to move things in the right direction. But there's a salary problem here. This man's getting $26 million a year for the next 5 years, $130 million, and the Blue Jays cannot afford that salary for a guy. Again, Yelich is being paid to be a 150 or higher OPS player, and he has been delivering in the low 100s, 100, 105, 110, in that range. So the salary's got to change. And if you're Milwaukee, you're looking to get out of the salary. So how do we do this thing? We're sending Christian Yelich and money to the Toronto Blue Jays to cover close to half of the remaining salary. So that brings the Blue Jays portion, it will bring it down to right around $14 million a year. The Brewers are going to get Alek Manoah, Otto Lopez. So we give them a bat and that Christian Yelich financial relief. If you're the Blue Jays, trading Alek Manoah right now is not a bad idea. There are some positive quotes out there, but here's the thing. What happens if Alek Manoah goes out in spring training and gets lit up? You'll get nothing for him. You will be staring at the DFA road. Not right away, but if he gets lit up in spring training and then struggles in the minor leagues, you got nothing. Blue Jays, you might be thinking, Blue Jay fans, you're thinking, well, Manoah's going to fit into the rotation. He's going to be the 4 or the 5. He's going to compete for the 5. Ricky Tiedemann could be the 5. Alek Manoah could be in Milwaukee, and Christian Yelich could be in Toronto. Manoah, Lopez, and again, that money relief for the Milwaukee Brewers to go out and take that $12 million, $13 million bucks that you're saving and invest it somewhere else. Let's put it into the baseball trade values machine. You see, we have a Christian Yelich value of negative $40 million. So we have to add that cash in there, $55 million. The Blue Jays sending Manoah and Lopez a value combined of $13.8. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a fair trade for Christian Yelich to the Blue Jays, sending Manoah and Lopez to the Brewers. Those are 3 trades that work for everybody involved. That could happen right now. Let's get it done. Comment below. What are your feelings on these trades? Braves, Dodgers, Blue Jays, Brewers, Rays, White Sox. What do you want if you want more? If you think we're not giving you enough, and if you are on the Braves, Dodgers, and Jays side and you think too much is being given up, revise the trade. What is your trade? Because Braves fans, I know you want Cease. Dodger fans, I know you want Randy. And Blue Jay fans, I think you're coming around to the idea of Yelich. So what are your trades? Again, comment below. Those are the trades that work out in baseball trade values. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Make sure to hit that like. Premier like is 100. If you haven't hit the like yet, please do so. It'll help us get to our overall like goal. And if you're watching after the premiere, make sure to hit that like because you made it to the end. So make sure to help support the video, support the channel if you did indeed enjoy it. And subscribe if you have not yet. Those are 3 blockbusters that could go down right now, light these teams and fan bases on fire, and send them on a trajectory towards some good things. Guys, that's it. I appreciate you coming in, Ballcap Nation. I salute you. And remember, as always, if it's low, let it go. And if it's high, let it fly. I'll catch you next time.